Now the new to Stoke City. A Tom. And this is the penultimate. This is the final video I'll be recording today. The penultimate of the month. Then we got Man United, and then we head into February. Okie dokie. Hopefully we can make it all the way to the FaCup final and get a bit of silverware. So here's the team. A couple of changes. One of them, a man that's just come back, Bobby Duncan. I want him to play. Obafemi. Brewster will rest on the bench. Then Rafamir can start with him. Joswiak, put Barros in. And Guadano there. As you'll see as well, some of my play Bianco's could stay in. And then we'll put in Skip. Actually, got a change of plan. Change of heart. Parkinson. We'll put Pereira on the bench there, like that. Raba there. Bailey. Toshin. And Jallo. So in net, it's Arnold. I'm going to put Arnold in. In net, Arnold. Back four, Fosu, Mensah, Odrabayo, Jallo, Shimikas, Bianco and Skip, Barros and Parkinson, Duncan and Mia. We do have Pereira, Raba, Brewster on the bench, if required. But yeah, really happy. Bobby Duncan, obviously, a player that I forgot that was coming back off loan, so be nice to see what he can do. Obviously, he went on a 2-year loan, so I've not seen him in 2 years. I didn't forget he existed. I've always remembered he was there, but I forgot he was coming back this soon. So Bobby Duncan, who's been on a 2-year loan, and he left. He was only 59 rated. He's now 70 rated. So 70 rated. I was going to get rid of him, but he is only 21. I believe. I believe. Right. Let's just check his age, because that's going to bug me. Brewster's on the bench, if required. But yeah, there's the team, as I said. Strongish, with a couple of youngsters. Bobby Duncan is 21. I was right, he is 21. And he's 70 rated, so again, plenty. Looking forward to seeing him. And Oscar Parkinson, I believe 17 at the moment.
And a warm welcome to the city of Derby. I'm Derek Ray, here on the commentary position, joined by Lee Dixon to help me describe all the action. And we have live action from the
Rafamir, really good strike, really good save.
The referee has given a corner. And firing it into
Rafamir. Not such a good header. Save not needed.
Well, heading practice in training next week, that was pretty average.
Oh well, right. Ball.
Could cross it in here.
Out of play. Nice.
A goal kick as a result.
Hey, oh. He went there a second ago. Adrabayo is Jallo. Nice turn. Not such a nice ball. Bianco. Is Barros.
He's enjoying space. It's a good cross.
Barros to Rafa. Oh, well, wank. I really expected him to at least get that on target, but he sort of scooped underneath it as he hit it. That were awful. Truly shocking. Oliver Skip, a man that he's uninspiring. He's a. I think the describing words for him is a that'll do player. He does a job. He's a player that adds to me depth. But if it wasn't for just the fact he's adds to squad depth, there's nothing. I never want to play him. I just play him as an option when all my other players are tired. Bobby Duncan struck it well. I wanted to hit that early. That's not how I wanted him to hit it, but I just wanted him to hit it early after I saw his man after him. Jallo. Odrabayo. Parkinson. Nice little flick. Adrabayo. Skip. Mia. Shocking. Mia's been poor. He's got to keep that in. Chip it perfectly over Parkinson's head. But yeah, Skip is he's just there.
That was a very fine
So is
read.
Bird, to be fair. Max Bird and Oliver Skip. There's like Bielik and Bianco. I really like him. Whereas, oh, it's a good ball. Sandro Barros hit it. Great goal. Sandro Barros. First goal in the FA Cup. Obviously got a great goal in the league game against Sheffield United. An absolute belter. And that's another one. I like him. He's like a player. I know he's not that. He's less rated than Skip and players like that, but he excites me. I like what he brings. And Bobby Duncan in his first start since he came back off his loan spell gets a lovely assist. And you see there, Sandro Barros just, oh, it's a perfect strike, and it's across the keeper, and it's right into that bottom right corner. Sandro Barros with his first goal in the cup, second goal in the season. I like him a lot. And although I say there's not many players that I'm wanting to buy, Duncan! What a cross, what a goal. Well, Bobby Duncan instantly saying, boss, play me. I will. What a header, what a goal. I don't need to buy many players, because Barros is just going to carry on going up. All these youngsters that I've got in this team, ratings are just going to keep going up. This is a squad that I don't need to add many players to. Just need to add the occasional star player. Like, for example, CDM. I'm going to add a star CDM. Rafa Mir's ball is ridiculous. And Bobby Duncan. Bang! Oh. Lovely. Bobby Duncan with his first goal for Derby County. Well, I can't remember if he scored. Because obviously... what would I do? He wasn't really playing in the first quarter because it was always obviously Marriott and Waghorn in my first season.
The hosts have really controlled possession. It's important to have strong, dominant players.
So I sold, well, I loaned him out on the start of my first season in January. So that's why it's been 2 years since that point. Halfway through my first season, now we're halfway through my third. That's 2 seasons. Now he's back, and he's massively improved. But yeah, all these youngsters that aren't high rated yet, I think I want to buy a very high rated centre back that's maybe getting on a bit for the here and now. Then I've got what I need for the next coming seasons. I've got Bianco in midfield, but for the here and now, could do with probably a slightly higher rated player. Really well done from Parkinson. Rafa Mir.
Can they get in behind them? Well, the pass not finding its
the lack of options there was truly awful. What a tackle. Adrabayo, Jallo, Skip,
Rafa Mir.
Bianco.
Oh,
Bianco through to Rafa Mir.
Well, he saw the whites of
Scuffed it. Not the best shot, but
with
2-0.
Well,
Oscar Parkinson.
Goal there. Great reflexes from the keeper.
Costas managed to lose his marker.
Not even going to say anything. Half time, referee, 2 minutes. 3 minutes now. Where are you just plucking this time from? Thank you. Okay, so, good. Yeah, but like I was saying, transfers-wise, I think in January, unless there's an outstanding player, because there's so many youngsters in this team that are just going to grow and grow.
The teams are ready to have a go at each other again as the second half commences.
Jallo. Skip. Nice ball. Parkinson.
An attack full of promise.
Barros. Good strike, good save. Parkinson. Keep it in. Oh!
Making sure nothing untoward happened. Well, I think many of us have felt for a while it was only
how are you not keeping that in, Costas? How is that ball spinning so wildly out of play as well? I've basically cushioned that header down for Shibikas.
Well, Derek, a fee of around £40 million is being bandied around. That places a huge responsibility on the player's shoulders. Can he carry that load?
Now there's a fucking gap at the back of my bastard defence, right? Bring off Jallo because he's injured, then Parkinson's tired. Foyth. Parkinson's tired. Bring on Arabe. That'll do for now. Good ball. Skip. See what I mean? He's just so shit.
To keep the ball that time.
Oh, and again, Thiago Jallo, who's injured. EA, you're a bunch of knobheads. I fucking want to kill you all. The only reason that was happening is because Thiago Jallo was limping over to try and get in the way. Couldn't. They are like, well, Stoke City. They have no fucking respect. Come on.
This might have potential.
So I brought on Danny Rabe for Oscar Parkinson. I brought on Juan Foyth for the injured Thiago Jallo. Sandro Barros.
Real danger. And able to get a body in the way. Don't forget we have more live action from the Premier League coming up here on EA TV. It's Derby County facing...
That was meant for Barros, but I had to change it last minute because Rafa Mir decided to take 20 minutes to try and pass that ball. So I had to quickly change it back to the onside player. Skip. Duncan. Rafa Mir. Duncan runs into the gap. Strike it! Mate! We've got a new contender for striker. Backup striker. Wow, Bobby Duncan. I just played him. He said, give us a chance, boss. I thought, oh yeah, I forgot about you. No offence. But yeah, fucking lovely left foot right into that corner. Bobby Duncan's got 2. Very impressed. And we're going to make our final sub. And Bobby Duncan is fucking knackered. I'm going to bring on Marcio Pereira. Just another youngster. Give him a 20-minute run out. Duncan, fantastic performance. I'm surprised how high rated he is, 70 rated. I didn't expect him, especially when he left the club. I think he was 60 rated. I think he started 58 rated. He's now 70 in 2 seasons. If he keeps growing like that 5 a season, you know what I mean? I know it slows down once he gets better, but... Skip, Mir, Pereira. Gorgeous. Shimikas. Raffen.
He had just the goalkeeper to beat. He's got it completely wrong.
Well, Alice, it appears we both have autism, don't we? That was awful. That was absolutely shambolic. Right. Why don't I have a midfield? Perfect. Everything from this game, though. The only bad thing to come of it was the fact that Thiago Jallo was injured, and the only reason they scored was because of cunts like that. And then what's it? But this is what I mean. This is a similar level of difficulty to the Barnsley game. Difference is we're struggling here. We absolutely battered Barnsley. Stoke are giving us a bit of a show, and he's winning that header. Skip. Danny Rabe. Go on, make that run. Come on. You're wank. I'm selling him. I've made my decision. I'm selling him. Rafa Mir. Come on. Go on. He can't even score that, for fuck's sake. Oh, that was Pereira. That must have been Rabe that played it to him then. I just assumed that would have been...
Not to be this time. And punched away.
Ooh. On target. If Butland was still on his arse, that would have been in. Come on, just 2 minutes to go. Head that, win it. Oh, of course, it falls back to them. Hello, hello. Hey, oh.
Well, that wasn't a million miles away.
No, it was close. It was a decent effort. They'll keep plugging away, I'm sure.
I would say who fit,
well, they've been getting the substitute ready, and now
they'll
make the personnel change. And the decision is one of...
Why are you blowing for offside? Blow for full time. 2.5 minutes. Don't you dare let them move that and get another chance. Fucking... They got a score here. They've had twice opportunities to blow that full-time whistle. Should have been blown 3.5 minutes into 2-minute stoppage time. Keeper catches it. Fuck off. You aren't winning here today. And mainly thanks to a player that I forgot existed. Bobby Duncan. 2 great goals. Obviously everything about the game was fantastic. Final video I'm recording of the day. Rafa Mir there with a really good curling strike, really good save. Sandro Barros, Rafa Mir, great ball. Bobby Duncan. Sandro Barros one touch, then smashes it into that bottom right corner. Lovely move. Then Duncan here. What a cross here from Rafa Mir. And now Bobby Duncan, just look at him, he yokes himself at that. Love that. And then Bobby Duncan here. Rafa Mir. Didn't really do well in terms of finishing today, but fucking hell. He set up for Bobby Duncan, and Bobby Duncan got 2 goals and an assist. Played a part in every goal. He was absolutely fantastic. And we are through to the next round of the Cup. Manchester United up next. What's been said in the office? Oscar Parkinson. You'll do for me, and I'm really happy you were as good as you were, and it feels great helping the team win. Great job. It was fantastic. Right, Man United up next. We will, good. We've got our Denis Suarez final scout report. But before I have a look at that, let's have a look at the rest of the players. They're all shit. Carl Jenkinson, what do you say? No. Dennis Sirkin, no. There's literally nothing. I'll take Tanguy and Domboa. Approach by. You look average. Yeah, I didn't think you'd be. Again. What? Okay. Denis Suarez is 79 rated. No. Not good enough at the age of 29, that. Looks like I'm really going to be buying no one in this January transfer window. I'm not buying anyone for the sake of it. But then again, I can buy people on contract expiry in January through till February, March, until the end of the season. So we'll keep an eye out. But that's me done for the day against Man United up next, 5th place. 7 points clear of Everton, 4 points off Leicester. Comfortably in 9th, comfortably in the top half. Lovely. Last season, we only just avoided relegation. This season, top half, massive improvements. Next season, it'll be hopefully looking at top 4. So that's us, well, top 5 Europa League. But yeah. Man United is the last game of January. Then next week we'll have some games there. And I'm sure somewhere there will be a game fitting for the FA Cup. Okie dokie. Thank you very much indeed for watching. I shall see you soon for some more Derby County career mode. Take care. Bye bye.